Welcome to Cakes Factory. I'm your host Zumbal Shazadi. Today we are showcasing 20 artistic and trendy fruitcake fault line cakes that are eye-catching, unique, and totally in style for 2025. The first one is gold leaf fault line cake. White buttercream with fault line filled with edible gold leaves. Elegant and luxurious. The next is floral garden fault line cake. The cake reveals colorful piped flowers in cracks, giving a hidden garden vibes. The next is galaxy fault line cake. Deep black buttercream with a galaxy fault line filled with stars and shimmer. The next is candy explosion fault line cake. Bright frosting with colorful candies bursting from center, crack, fun and playful. The next is vintage rose fault line cake. Soft pastel tones with old style roses, flowers peeking through the fault line. The next is geode fault line cake. Crystals and sugars rocks filled the cake's center fault line, giving it a natural gemstone look. The next is butterfly fault line cake. Dozens of edible butterflies flying out of the center cake. Magical and perfect for spring. The next is rainbow sprinkle fault line cake. Simple white cream cake with the fault line bursting with rainbow sprinkles. Great for kids' birthday. The next is tropical fruit fault line cake. Sliced fruit like kiwi, mangoes, and strawberries. Inside the fault line, fresh and fruity. The next is marble fault line cake. A marble buttercream exterior with a metallic silver or gold fault line peeking through. The next is chocolate drip fault line cake. Dark chocolate ganj drips along a cocoa colored fault line, rich and tempting. The next is pearl accent fault line cake. Cream colored cake with edible pearl beads spiraling from cake. Elegant and bridal ready. The next is neon splash fault line cake. Vibrant neon splatters inside the cake for a fun and funky vibe. The next is heart cutout fault line cake. Heart shaped center filled with roses, textures, or sprinkles. Perfect for Valentine's Day. The next is black and gold glam fruit line cake. Jet black buttercream with gold cracked center. Dramatic and luxurious. The next is text message fault line cake. A digital style text message script inside the fault line. Cute for celebrations or proposals. The next is pastel rainbow fault line cake. Soft rainbow colors in the fault, surrounded by vanilla or blush frosting. Light and lovely. The next is 3D flower fault line cake. Edible 3D piping out of the cork, aesthetic and wow worthy. The next is unicorn fault line cake. Pink and purple sprinkled with candy horns or golden fault lines, enhancing and magical. The next is photo print fault line cake. Edible photo or message printed inside fault line, personalized and memorable. Want to try your own fault line cake? Here are a few tips. Use a thick buttercream layer to build the fault line. Try contrasting color for the fault and outer layer. The next and sprinkle or edible detail to enhance effect. Keep it clean, smooth sides and sharp edges look best. Which fault line cake was your favorite? Take a screenshot of it and also let us know in the comment below. Like this video, subscribe to Cakes Factory for more amazing ideas and support us. Share with a baker, friend or someone who loves beautiful desserts. Sweetness is not just for inside the cake. Cakes make you a positive and a happy vibe, and it also gives others or environment makes friendly. So thank you for watching. See you in the next